Allie, do you hear? Okay, good. Thank you. Good morning, everyone on Zoom. It's good to see y'all. Just a quick reminder that if you are able to keep your video on, Geshe does have a view right next to him. You can see it in his video output, and he does like to look at everyone and see who's here and even interact to some extent with you. So if you're able to have your video on, please do. If not, that's okay. But we do also have a YouTube live stream that you can join if you prefer not to have your video on. Hi, Patricia. Buenos dias.
Yeah.
Good morning, folks in the Gampa. I mean, not in the Gampa, in the lobby. If you're not opening doors for Geshe Gelik, please make your way in. All right, everyone who is here in person as well as online, welcome. Geshe Gelik should be here momentarily. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and get settled and prepare our minds for his teaching. And I just did want to let you all know, I'll do announcements at the end as well, but we will be closed on Sunday, December 29th. Okay, so we're here next Sunday, but not the 29th, we're closed. We're closed for in between Christmas and New Year's because we have two wonderfully big events coming up on Christmas evening, the 25th, and on New Year's Eve, the 31st. So please look online. I'll do a broader announcement about that at the end. But mark your calendars. Those two dates are going to be really awesome. If you join us online and you're local, please make plans to come because we are offering those two events only in person, just because of the nature of them. Geshe has arrived.
Okay, if you're in the Gampa, take your gold prayer book and turn to page 34. And we will begin with the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra 3 times, followed by the Medicine Buddha stanza and 7 recitations of the mantra. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis light. Tayata Om Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. 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 And then still on page 34, we'll recite the 4 immeasurables twice in English and then flip to page 37 and chant it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Sem chen tam che de wa dong de wei gyu dong den pa gyur chik du ngao dong du ngao ki gyu dong drel war gyur chik du ngao me pe de wa dong mi drel war gyur chik nye ring chak dong ni dong drel wei tong yam la ne par gyur chik. Now, still on page 37, the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra, followed by the Green Tara verse of praise and mantra. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Tare liberates from psychic existence. Tare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 And now back to page 34, and Gaji Galak will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesunamgi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesunamgi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Ni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyengi Pesonamgi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shog
Sadala Memena Miyaji Omboda Jaji Lazo Chuji Chola Chava Chava Nama Sanje Sora Rado Shijin Devenjo Ditara Shiji Tambi Chunji Chinen Dishi Namo Alaya Ganalu Nani Jiki Tiboda Nani Nana Kunja Nani Zama Tamja Kido Dake Chutendo Kange Tuzen Yezone Tawa Tamja Bombe Tambi Chunen Denze Kodam Dama Chansi Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good nap. Means like free to take nap. Okay. Maybe short introduction, please. Introductions. Good morning, Chetan. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Panditji, Pati. Good morning, Marcelo, Fernanda. Good morning, Carlos. Anybody watching on YouTube, good morning. Oh. How's the weather in Patagonia? Good. Cold? No cold?
Okay, folks in the Kadampa. Hello. Go ahead and wrap up your hellos and introductions and make your way back to your seats.
Oh. Oh yeah, thank you. I requested Venerable Tenzin Lama from Virginia to lead meditation today, 20 minutes, and she was very sick. Sorry, so I'm not able to do today. Maybe we do short meditations. Short means like about 20 minutes. Or we'll see how it goes. Okay. Usually I interrupt your meditation, so today maybe meditate a little bit. First, please check your mental state, and sit comfortably. Should not be any stress, physical, mental. Needs to be completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. The purpose of this meditation is to be at present moment. Okay, make sure you don't caught up in the past, and make sure you don't worry too much about futures. Just to be present. Actually, that's what is here. Is that the past is not here, future is not here. What is here is present. So I need to learn how to be present. Okay, be with yourself. Be present. So the meditation we are going to use is like try please not to have any concern or any expectations. Try not to have any concern, worry, or expectations. Slowly, gently tell yourself, call your name and just tell yourself, be aware of your awareness. See what happens. Be aware of your awareness. No worry, no expectations. The best way to do these meditations. During the meditation, when thoughts rise, simply recognize them and don't challenge, don't fight, don't follow. Simply recognize them, do nothing. You are losing your focus, then tell yourself again, beware of your awareness. There's nothing to analyze, nothing to see, nothing to judge, just be. Nothing to adjust, nothing to see, nothing to hear, nothing to touch, just be. If you are having difficulty focusing on awareness, then just think the mirror, no reflections, just mirror. Focus on that, just mirror, zero reflections, nothing to see in the mirror. There's nothing, just mirror. If you see the reflections, simply recognize them. Don't challenge, don't fight, don't follow. It will disappear. Then what is left is just mirror, no reflections, awareness. Eventually, there will be less and less thought. All the thoughts will settle at the bottom. Then meditate till your meditations become like still, clear water. No more dust. All the dust settle into the bottom of the water. Meaning no more thoughts, just one thought. Like water, still clear water. That is the awareness. And stick with that. If you're losing your focus, simply, gently tell, beware. Awareness or the middle with no reflections. Redirect your focus and be there. Give yourself 100%. Now maybe your meditations become like still clear water. No more dust in the water. All the dust settle into the bottom of the water. Now you are recognizing the conventional nature of awareness. You are experiencing conventional nature of awareness. That's what you're experiencing. That experience looks like still clear water. It's the result of your meditation. It's not there before. Before it very much looks like murky water. The moment you start to taste the nature of awareness, then dust start to settle down into the bottom of the water. Here, the focus is important. Focus is very important. As I mentioned, if you are losing it, simply, gently remind yourself, beware of the awareness, or beware of the middle. Nothing to see, nothing to look for, nothing to analyze, nothing to judge, just be. There's nothing, it's like space. There's nothing, it's like space. Or like mirror, no reflections. When thought rise, simply recognize them. Don't follow, don't challenge, don't fight. Simply beware. I think every day, few minutes, not 20 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I think it will help. Someday, they will talk about peace of mind. That's how mind get peaceful. The moment you focus, the moment you decide to think just one thing, not 100 things, just one thing. Start to focus. Here we use conventional nature of awareness as an object. This material we use, you could use flower, you could use anything, just one. Same thing when thought arises, the best way to focus, no worry, no concern, no expectations, just be, just look at. Then if you choose physical object, so then how to look at that, like a baby looking at things. No opinions, no story, just look at them and see as they are. No judgmental thought, no stories, just see as they are, like that. If you choose physical object, then how I should look at the physical object, like a baby looking at things, like that, exactly like that. No story, no liking, not liking, no judgment, just see as they are. If you choose a physical object, better not to have any expectations. Of course, war is not good. So then need to give yourself 100%. So then that's how the mind become peaceful. Someday she is. That's what it does. The moment you focus, mind become peaceful. Mind doesn't become peaceful by just saying be peaceful. So the focus, okay. Someday chishi. Yeah. So if you are seriously seeking, if you are seeking peaceful mind, focus, please focus. Okay. So then eventually, so in the beginning, mind is not peaceful. It's like murky water. It's all murky water. So then, because you want to see clear water, but you keep shaking the bottle, it's not going to be clear water. You just need to let it sit there. Same like you need to let your awareness to sit on the object. So then slowly, before it feels like very murky, slowly this meditation becomes like still clear water. So that means now you are, in this case, you are now like, you are experiencing the conventional nature awareness. That's what is happening. So then this whole meditation becomes still clear water. So that means the mind is now in peace. Okay, that's I think every day, maybe a few minutes here, there is not that difficult, so easy to learn, few minutes here and there. So some teachings. Of course, if there are some preparations, everything requires preparations. Even making a coffee or tea, you can't just sit there. Oh, may I have like fresh coffee? Open your eyes. That's not going to happen. You have to warm up the water, pizza, whatever. That preparation, everything needs preparation. Of course, the meditation needs preparations. So this is all the prayer, the mantra that we say. It's kind of preparing yourself to come down slowly. So then, require preparations. 1 hour preparations, 2-minute meditations, that 2-minute meditation become very productive because all the preparations were done. Without preparation, just sit there. So, you could become successful, but then you really need to focus. This is not only meditations. These meditations to make your mind peaceful. That's the meditations. There are many different meditations. Analytical meditation, review meditations. So this is the meditation I just led is like concentration meditations. So it's good for peace of mind. This is good meditation to calming your mind down. How you say? Calming your mind down. Yeah. So this need to focus. Okay. So this intellectually it's easy, but like practically that you need to put effort. So no effort, there'll be no result. Result will not just happen like this. Need to put result is very much based on size of the result is very much based on size of the effort you put into meditation. In the sake of your own peace of mind, give yourself possible 100%. If you're losing your focus, then just gently remind, beware. Awareness, if you are it's kind of hard to have clear picture, clear mental picture, awareness. What is awareness? It's clear knowing. Clear knowing, that's the definition of awareness. Clear knowing. What it looks like nothing. It just looks like this space. So just to help yourself, then I use mirror. Mirror is not mentioned in the text. That needs to be clear. Mirror is Geshe-Gelek's idea, is my idea. I just put a mirror, no reflections, zero reflections. It's same like awareness, but it has ability to reflect. Anything you bring, it will reflect, because it has ability to reflect. But right now, you are not bringing anything. You are trying to not to bring anything there. Then if something appears there, you don't challenge, you don't worry, you don't get freaked out, you don't worry, just reflect, just let them reflect. Just simply recognize and don't create story, don't follow, don't challenge. Anything that appears will disappear. When it disappears, then it's like a bubble in the water. When it bursts, it's no different than water. It comes out of the water, it looks a little bit different. When it bursts, it becomes like water. Same thing. Anything that appears within the awareness, when it just disappears, it's just awareness. What is left? Awareness. What is left? Mirror. There's nothing. Just mirror. So you don't need to worry, oh, it will be there like forever. No. Anything that appears will disappear. So just simply recognize. So traditionally, this is like meditation styles as trying to understand the conventional nature of awareness. That's what the meditation is about. Traditionally, trying to understand the conventional natures of your awareness. Then that meditations eventually become like still clear water. So then from there, then you're trying to find the ultimate nature of awareness or self. Okay, so that's then second meditations, then maybe we'll go next Sunday. So then when the meditation becomes like that, then there's like separate set of awareness. Separate set of awareness is like tiny fish navigating under the water without disturbing the water. So there's a separate set of awareness, then analyzing who am I? Who am I? Always using this, I'm happy, I'm not happy, I'm satisfied, I'm not, I, all of that. You can't just go along with that idea. So you need to identify how you define I, how you define self. So then it's a separate set of awareness. So then you're trying to analyze. Am I my hair? Am I my head? Am I my eye? Then you scan every single part of your body. Then you ask, am I that? Am I this? The answer will be no. But the notion of self is very much there. So now, how you like, in the airport, they issue ID. They're kind of like public record. There is piece of plastic or something that's not you. But they, based on that, they identify you. Oh, now go. Now but that's not you. It's just piece of plastic. So we cannot go along with the idea of self without analyzing that. So it's important to find out. It's important to find out. Maybe the self is not exactly the way you think. Maybe self, it doesn't exist exactly the way you think it exists. Maybe it doesn't exist like that. It's just merely level. You are called John. You are just called John. This is not John. This is not John. This is not John. When you're trying to find that's not John, it's just merely level. Somebody decide to call when you're born, call you John after a few months, first month. Then you become. That's how you become John. Don't act like now you are absolute John. No. So anyway, that is the Buddhist meditations. What this meditation is trying to do, this meditation is trying to understand the the root of all the problems. Root of all the problems. First, you become so attached to I, according to Master Chandrakriti, Tambu Ngashe Dala Shinjuji, you become so attached to I. So that I is not clearly understood, it's just your idea. Maybe that idea changed when you're a baby, I'm not sure. When you're a baby, so I'm not sure the idea of I. So when you become 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it's kind of changed. It keeps changing. Then your idea of I is keep changing. The need for that I is changing. Needs for that I is changing. It's not getting simpler. It's getting complicated, more and more complicated. So that's, if you wonder like why this meditation is so important, this meditation is trying to understand the root of all the problems. Root. How everything started, all the complications started because of the attachment to the I. So then from there, my, then everything started. That's how the complications started. That's how the complications started in life. So therefore, the root, to understand the nature of self is quite important. Maybe it's not exactly the way you think that you are. Maybe it's something else. Or maybe it's not that serious. You think it's very serious, maybe it's not that serious. It's just it's not that serious. So there's need to find out. So after your meditation becomes still clear water, so then after that, what are you trying to find? Nature of self, nature of self. And see what happens when you're trying to analyze. See what happened. What is the conclusions? What do you find? Oh, I find nothing. Maybe you find something very profound, but you just call nothing. You just call nothing, but maybe something very profound that you never bother to analyze. You never reach to that conclusions. You always stuck with something like some kind of image that your notion of yourself is some kind of image. So when you're trying to analyze that image, then there you will not find anything. So then you say, oh, nothing. Maybe you say nothing, maybe it's something very profound that you never experienced before, then you're experiencing. The basic is like merely level. Same thing, now that applies same thing. All the problems, guilt, fear, anxiety, stress, all of that. What is it? Fear, anxiety. It is not physical thing, it's a mind, it's a awareness. It's awareness, which doesn't have shape and color, you can't really touch. Is it possible to dissolve all of that fear, anxiety, stress? Is the way to dissolve all of them into the ultimate nature of the awareness? It is possible. It's just dissolved into ultimate nature of awareness, and it's just clear knowing. That's all. There's really nothing like that. Yeah. So. I myself, try to do these meditations every day here, there, is will help. Especially when there's so much going on, you just sit down, breathe, sit a little bit, and tell yourself, just be aware of your awareness. A few minutes. Focus. That's what's lacking. Why mind is not in the peace? Oh, there's so much going on. Therefore, you cannot focus. There's so much going on, it's hard to focus. Focus here, focus there, focus there. The main thing is focus. It's hard. That's why mind is not in the peace. If you really want your mind to be calm down, peace, focus. Just focus. Oh, hard to do. Like I can't focus. I can't look. Breathe, breathe. Exhale. Be aware. Breathe with awareness. Just being aware of your breathing. Being aware of your breathing.
Being aware
Being aware.
of your breathing.
Being aware of your breath. Don't just breathe. Don't just breathe. Came here, like once of my people say, "Oh, this is new." It's not new. It's there like 5 years. It's not new. What happened? You are being aware of seeing that now. Before you saw, but not aware. But people do say like, "Oh, is it new?" It's not new. It's been here 5 years. How come you are not? Yeah, you have seen, but you are not being aware of seeing. Seeing and being aware of seeing, two different things. Seeing and being aware of seeing, two different things. Don't just breathe. Be aware of your breathing. Be aware of your breathing. Hard. No, it's not that hard to focus. It is possible. I'm not going to say it's a piece of cake. It is possible. It's possible. So you get inspired. So nowadays they have frog.
Frog.
You can buy the card or like thing, frog meditating. Oh, so peacefully. Frog. You saw? It's only happening in the United States. Frog in overseas, they don't meditate. Here, they frog. So you draw inspiration. Wow, look at the frog. She's so peacefully. You can sit. Yeah, of course you can sit. But that, doesn't have to be serious. So the object is too difficult. Just breathe. Don't just breathe. Breathe with awareness, meaning be aware of your breathing. Exhale, out. Inhale, in. 1. Exhale, inhale, 2. Exhale, inhale, 3. Each time you inhale, you count. 7. Oh, no problem. Very good. 7 more. 14. Some struggle, but first time, no success. Second time, some success. Third time, good success. Now, 21 times. Breathing with awareness, 21 times. Your mind will get into peace, no doubt. It will. This is the technique taught by Indian master Vasubandhu. I think the text called Treasure of Knowledge. In Sanskrit, it's called Abhidharma Kosha. I believe chapter number 8. This breathing meditation been taught. For whom? Taught for those who need. What are those people? So much going on. So much thought. Those people who has problem with thought, controlling thought, those people should breathe with awareness. Breathe with awareness. That's the way to eliminate. Or like this thought will settle down in the bottom. If you breathe with awareness, this thought will slowly settle down like dust in the bottom of the water. Meaning that mind is in the peace. So that's good. I think peaceful mind is very much needed to have better health. You naturally become calm. Don't worry, you don't become like a sloth physically. Sloth.
Sloth.
Yeah, so like mentally you become calm. Then you take your time. You don't overreact. You take your time, and you. In the text it says, eventually, when your focus becomes so powerful, eventually you feel that you can count every atom in this object, every atom. Can you imagine that? If your mind become like that, your mind, if you put some effort every day, your mind become like that. When you look at, you feel like you can count every atom in this object. That's like how? That's kind of mind blowing. It really happened. It really happened. Because your focus is so strong, because you train yourself slowly, gently. Train, then your focus becomes so strong, then sitting there, eventually, 4 hours without distraction, 4 hours. What do you think? Pray will. That's all I'm thinking, nothing else. So when you reach to that, so then you complete shamatha. So then your shamatha meditation is now done, because out of 12 hours, 4 hours, if you can stick, you can focus one object 4 hours. And you see in India, the sadhu, probably it's like who has like what do you call?
Like a turban.
Not hair, not fabric, hair. Huh? Dreadlocks like a mountain. So they have this piece of stick, T-shaped piece of stick. They put it there. They put their hand. Nowadays, I'm not sure. There's some of the ancient time. They put it there. They sit. They won't move. They sit. These are human beings. It's not like aliens. They are human beings like us. They train. You know. And the Tibetan butter lamp, the Tibetan version of a candle, there's a piece of metal like this big. There are many different sizes. Then there's some stand. What we do, how we make, we melt butter. We pour there. There's wax, wick. It depends on the size. Some of them are very big, like this big, probably burns like day and night, like maybe 6-7 days. Some of them burn 2 or 3 hours. One Milarepa, maybe something like Milarepa, the Tibetan meditator. Put it here, lights. You can go like this, butter will melt. You sit there. I'm not how many hours, many hours. All the it burned down, all the way down, all the butter become empty. Human being, human. Don't ever think, oh, I cannot do, there's too much, like, yeah, you can do. Some other humans did it, you can do. Milarepa, he's not monk, he's not like me, he's just lay person, he's not monk. You can do. Need to do some meditation. It's fast enough, try and see if you can sit 1 minute, that's good. So that means you can sit 2 minutes. Then 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So then every day you learn how to create peace within your awareness. Means your mind is in peace at least. Few minutes here, few minutes there. It's good for your health. It's very good, okay? Then somehow that all my friends here, we need to figure it out. What is happening? When you tell yourself, beware of your awareness, what is happening? What is happening? We have to somehow we need some clue. We need some clue. Or like there's nothing much more than this I can say. It is appearances. It is in the text. It says appearances. It's not this. It's not that. It's just like this. It's just like this. It's not this. It's not this. Something like this. Nawa pimping. Nawa appearance. Pimping is not this. It's not that. It's just like that. In the text, the text that I'm using is composed by one of the Tibetan masters 400 or 500 years ago. So that text did not mention awareness, but some other texts, it's the same idea, different wording, but same idea. So then in this text, it's called focus on that appearances, not this, not that, that appearances. So again, I was very much wondering when I say, do you really understand? Or like, am I making any sense? In Tibetan word, I think I am making sense in Tibetan word because the text, it makes sense to me. Nawapimpi. Yeah, I understand Nawapimpi is like space. Yeah, space, nothing to see, just like space. Yeah, I see just like space, just there is nothing to see. There's no color, no shape. Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Or like, or it's better to say beware of awareness, better to say that way. So, so I will find out if that text is translated. So then maybe that's better English word. Okay? What else? Oh, oh. So now we do some Tonglen meditations, okay? So then this is like focus concentration meditations, trying to find the root of all the problems, just trying to find. So now this is more like compassion side of practice, meditation, compassion, okay? So first let me explain you a little bit. In Buddhism, are you familiar with the Four Noble Truths? Four Noble Truths you heard. The first one, suffering. So if you want to say something, please do. Some people say, why Buddhism talk about suffering? I think not many religions talk about suffering. Buddhism do talk about suffering. So let me explain to you a little bit based on what I understand. So, I think first just think. Set aside the teaching. Just think. Why it's so hard to develop universal compassion? Just set aside Buddhism. Just set aside there. Think just as a human. Why I'm having problems, developing compassion towards each and every one. What you call universal compassion. What is lacking? Something is lacking. Why I don't have this very strong desire to overcome from suffering? Why do I don't have? Or I only have wish here, there. It's not that serious, not that strong. Why? Oh, something's lacking. Maybe some knowledge is lacking. It's not like why I don't feel urgency, very urgency that I can't even waste one moment. I need to seek freedom from all these problems. I can't wait even 1 second. I can't afford to spare 1 second. I have to focus. Why not that kind of like strong desire? Something's lacking. Some understanding is lacking. So that's why the Buddhism talks about suffering. It's not like because there's nothing to talk. In order to talk about liberation, freedom, need to talk about suffering. Without understanding of suffering, there will be no freedom. Okay, so I'm just sharing with my friend here. I'm sharing with you what why Buddha, choose to talk about suffering first out of Four Noble Truths. We have to understand our problems. If you don't understand your problems, seeking freedom from that is not going to be a strong one, serious one. If you don't put effort to understand what is wrong, maybe there's nothing wrong. Maybe your mind just created everything wrong, but there's nothing wrong. Or maybe there's a lot of wrong that you don't understand. Maybe you're looking in wrong directions. Nimik literally means song of experience, lamrim. Song of experience, sorry, my English not good. Nimik. Let's go. 1 second. I don't remember exactly sense of number, but could be 12, 13, sense of number 12, 13. Could be. I don't remember. Because Tibetan, we don't have numbers. We don't have index. So our book have no index. If you want to find, if there's 10 page, you have to go to 10 page. There's no index. So there's no standard number. Here it's so easy. Every standard 1, 2, 3, 4, look. In our standard there's no number, so you have to
This body of leisure, more precious than a wish-fulfilling jewel, is found but
a
once.
song of experience.
Yes, but difficult
Doesn't matter,
to
maybe before
Before rely correctly and when with effort in thought and action on the holy spiritual friend, the teacher of the path.
So maybe that's like teacher of the path. That's like looks like importance of teacher.
Yes.
So then the second, third one, not the second, the third one. After that,
Before-
one stanza.
Before that or after?
After.
Oh.
To,
Although there's no certainty that after death you will not be reborn in bad
yeah,
migrations,
after that.
until you attain a body with pure characteristics, you will not make progress in your...
After that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one. Sorry, there's no number. Sorry.
Okay.
After that one, yeah.
Train in the causes of becoming free from those impurities. Since your 3 doors are defiled by negative actions, downfalls, and stains, it is particularly important to purify karmic...
No, sorry, not that one. Next one. No, not the next one. That's not really next one. That one.
If you do not put effort into contemplating true sufferings, the false of cyclic
Yeah,
existence...
false. Nimik, false. How you say false?
False. You will not develop the wish for liberation.
Suffering is false. Don't just see suffering. You need to see the false. False. Today nimi. Ko nimik in Tibetan. Ko nimik. Today nimi so mabenas. So now this can you see, this is the stanza that I'm quoting.
Okay.
That text has been composed 675 years ago. It's not like yesterday or last month.
Okay, it's in the red prayer book, page 261 at the top. If you do not put effort into contemplating true sufferings, the faults of cyclic
Don't
existence...
just think about all the suffering. Just think about whatever suffering you have. Could be stress, anxiety, fear, guilt, whatever. Of course, best if you can think of samsara as a whole, that's the best. If not, just, how you say, make it like smaller. Not like, yeah, breaking in different degrees. Or right now, too much to think about samsara as a whole. Right now, I'm thinking about, I'm issue with the fear, anxiety, stress. Just think about that. What's the down, what's the false of that? Okay,
You will not develop the wish for liberation. If you do not...
freedom, that's like strong freedom. Liberation is very fancy word called technical term. actually means freedom, free. That freedom will not happen if you don't understand the force of your suffering. That is very much needed. Please pay attention, because Lama Tsongkhapa writing this text doesn't make even 1 penny. He's not making any money. This book has no copyright. Lama Tsongkhapa just want to benefit us because he went through that. He's hoping that it will help you. So that's the first. That's why now you understand out of 4 noble truths why first, why you don't start with the good news, or why you don't start with the liberations. Don't talk about suffering. That's why. That's the reason. Here, you what you say in America? Live and learn. We don't learn. Live and learn. We say we don't learn. We don't learn. The reason why we don't learn, we don't understand the force of the problem. We think it just happened. Or maybe the next time it's going to be different, like different stories. Same thing, no different stories. We experience suffering, but we don't understand the force of suffering. We experience suffering, we don't understand the force of suffering. That's why we repeat. That's why we don't learn, live and learn. And when you say, we don't learn, we don't learn. So that's why this is all teaching of 4 noble truths, to training. It's kind of program you to free, how to free yourself. This is program, well-designed programs. If you follow that program, you will be liberated. So then, third one.
If you do not contemplate true origins, the steps for entering
Yeah.
cyclic existence,
What that indicates, the third line, kunjung kowe jurim masamnas. Don't just blame yourself, blame them. Need to understand origin. Why it happened, how it happened, why it happened, needs to contemplate. How it happened, when it happened. Now there's more like causality, how it happened. Kunjung kowe jurim masamnas. If you don't understand the third one, then you are not going to. You will not learn how to stop from the root, because these things are lacking. In order to stop from the root, require those knowledge. So this is applied to samsara. And you can same idea can be applied to one problem, anger issue. You can apply that to that. You need to understand the force of anger. How you get angry, you need to understand the whole process. You need to understand, you need to focus how you are getting angry, what things makes you angry, what I should do, all of that. Need to. So then different text. This is composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. So now the second text I'm going to quote is from Master Vasubandhu, as I mentioned, Treasury of Knowledge, Abhidharma Kosha, the text. How we get irritated, how we get angry, how we get jealous, all of that, how we get negative. Vasubandhu explained. Different text, not here. Am I free from anger? No. I could get angry, but right now I'm not angry. I could get angry. I had issue with anger in the past. Am I free from jealousy? No. Am I free from attachment? No. Right now I'm not attached to anything. Right now I'm not angry. I'm not jealous, but there's potentials to get angry. So that needs to admit. Can't pretend, oh, I'm not angry. I have no anger. No, don't pretend. Admit. You need not object close by, or people that you don't like, or sound that you like, don't like, is close by. Now there's risk, it's greater risk. Tajepa moment, you need your neighbor, objects close by. Sushi mai ijeles. Now, top of that, we don't see things as they are. We see through our perceptions, projections, perceptions. Tsushima Ijim, that's like how you interpreted that object in, like say, 1 pound, you make it like 10 pound. It doesn't have 10 pound, it has only 1 pound. You just make it like bigger. It's not that, exaggerating. So now please listen, my friend, who's telling Vasubandhu? How many years ago? Oh, that's like probably more than 1,000 years ago. Probably the text. He was born after Buddha was passed away. After 400 years, he was born. The author was born. The text is composed long time ago. About 1,000 years ago, yeah, more than probably. He's saying, Tajepa moment, Tsushima Ijile, then exaggerate, we see things in our, you see what you like to see. It's not like what's there, so there's, Tajepa moment, Tsushima Ijile, Nimojin sounds. So now that is complete, all the condition is complete to become negative. It's all completion. Just knowing that it helps. Or object close by, or I don't have to stay there, maybe I should go somewhere else. What you say here, take space. Exactly, that's what it means, take space. Why? I'm not free from negative mind. And you are kind of like getting under my skin all the time. Probably better, maybe you should go to walk in the jungle, or maybe I should go to around the lake. It's better for right now, better for both of us. So now the second question, I learned this, I learned that. Why doing same thing again? Nimi mitas. We don't see false. We don't see false. We don't see it as a fall. We don't see there is a fall. If you don't see there is a fall, then doing it again, doing that will continue. Then doing that happily, joyfully. So then there's no shame, no embarrassment. So then that's how things perpetuate. How is it? Perpetuate. Nimi mitas, chundyo malo. If you don't see as a fall, not doing will not happen. It will continue to do. Then not just do that, then doing joyfully, happily, because you don't see as a fall. You don't see as unethical, then you do doing that. So then there'll be no embarrassment, no shame, so then the pain is going to be continued, but the same thing now there's really just stuck with the pain, nowhere to get out. And it's get deeper into pain, not to get out and to get just get stuck there. So now you understand Four Noble Truth. This stanza is like summary of the Four Noble Truth. So you need to understand why these things are happening. Very important to analyze why these things are happening. If you want to cut the root, if you want to stop, if you want to freedom from their suffering, you need to understand the force of suffering, not just experience suffering. That's not good enough. You need to understand the force of suffering, or force of getting angry, force of getting jealousy. You need to understand that. So now then, how you get there? How how you go around the circle again, again. Why you go this round? Need to understand. You need to understand that. So then you have something that you can do. Then last, how much minute?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, very good. Nene Shija. I think that's like the Maitreya Buddha text. Like Sublime Continuum or something like that in English. The Maitreya Buddha composed 5 texts. One of them, Julama's Uttara Tantra, the text. Then I think that's text or the one of those texts. There are 5 texts. One of them, Nene Shijala, the illness needs to be diagnosed. You can't provide prescriptions if you don't know the disease. In order to provide prescription, you need to understand the disease. You need to do diagnose. Then she just. Anybody remember? Anybody remember that? Nejijo, the cause of disease, something needs to be abandoned. So there's like medicine, the nurse, physicians. Medicine, nurse, physician, that's how you heal. The medicines you can't just put under the pillow and sleep on that, but that's not how you will heal. Or reading a prescription, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, never take one. The reading physician prescriptions are not going to help. And putting make sure that not separating the medication from your body, just keeping under the pillow, that's not going to heal. Need to take. Who said that reading prescription is not going to heal? Shantideva. Shantideva said in Guide to Buddhist Story of Life. Gishi Gele did not make this up. Shantideva said. So that's how you heal physical illnesses, nurse, physician, medicines. Emotional problem, emotional difficulties, how you heal. Buddha taught all this teaching, how to free yourself. Not from little problem here, there, fear, there, samsara as a whole. Like physicians, teaching this is all medicine. You are like not physically sick, but there's so much going on in the mind. Anger makes you unhappy, jealousy makes you unhappy. So there's many things need to be sorted out within the mind. Unfortunately, every thought that comes up is not positive. There's a lot of them negative. And there's not really just taking medications. It's not going to help. But you need different kind of medications, teachings. So, then as I said, anger, issue with anger, need to understand the faults of anger, faults. What is the downside of anger? Need to understand very clearly the downside of anger so that you get sick of that. You get sick of the downside of anger. So then eventually, what is the antidote? Patience, practicing patience. So then you will experience life with less anger. Less anger. Eventually, life with no anger. So then you reach liberation from anger. So that's exact. Then we will never learn how to cut the root of all the samsara because we just, because of my neighbor, because of my sister, because of my brother, because of my mother, because of my father, because of my school teacher, all of that, then you blame. And that game has been played since you are born, still no freedom. So it's need time to stop that game, to look at very closely why this. But don't just say it just happened. Nothing just happened. Everything happened due to cause and conditions. So then find the cause and conditions. So then you will see, then you can find the right medicine for that. So then that will heal because you are putting the right medicine. So, or maybe you don't understand, maybe you are putting the wrong medicines and hoping to heal, never heal. First place, diagnosis is not good. Second, medication you are taking is wrong one. It's not for headache, it's for stomach. That's why it's not, your headache is not. In monastery, especially the older monks, they like to keep medication, all kind of medication, underneath their bed or somewhere. When you get sick, they become doctors. They give you medication. You remember Khyentse Rinpoche, my teacher who came here? You remember, most of you. One time I think he's having stomach pain. Another of my teacher, he gave him like some medicine. I'm not sure what kind of medicine. He ended up going to hospital because he's like shivering and like kind of like that, you know. So that's the wrong. There's a good stomach ache, so probably give something. I'm not a bunch of them. What is this like? So then it's the convinced. Take that. When I had stomach pain, I took that. I took after 10 minutes, like all sweat. Then it's kind of like need to the emergency. So you ask Khyentse Rinpoche when he comes, maybe this year. They ask him, did this happen? He will tell you detailed stories. My teacher. So need to diagnose, then you can find the right medications. Otherwise, you think you are taking medication, but you are taking wrong medication, maybe. That's why you never heal. Okay, so, so that's why suffering is first. Out of Four Noble Truths to suffering. It's very important to understand the falls, not just suffering, falls of suffering. Will generate strong desire for liberations. Not just that, will also generate to look at for the origin of these problems. Not just, like blame here, blame there, then blame yourself. This big game has been played since from beginning this time. Still no result. It's time to stop. Okay. So then I will stop here. So, and thank you for listening my Maggie Mouse talk. So then the Christmas here. So we have like this year. I've been here 26 years. This is the first time the Christmas, the Lama Tsongkhapa day came in same day. So we are going to have here. What should I call? We are having what?
Celebration?
Celebration. Celebration. So the Lama Tsongkhapa, that's like anniversary. You call celebrations? Anniversary celebration. So yeah, whatever that's, the level is not that important. So please come. So we have lights. We do some practice lights offering. Tibetans, they cook fresh homemade noodles. So then after that, we just talk and eat dessert or just talk. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
In the Kadampa, in the Gold Prayer Book, turn to page 246 for the dedication verses. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled, with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be
Sunjane
timely
Bachin
rains and
Banyu
bountiful
Nele
harvests. May all medicines be
Masin
effective
Jadam
and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And now on page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And on the next page, the long life prayer for Khensa Rinpoche. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. Now inside the back cover, the prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche's swift return. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And then inside the front cover, the long life prayers for Geshe Gelik and Geshe Sangpo. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama, who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo, whose birthday is today, you who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And now to benefit all sentient beings, 7 green Tara mantras. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for reminding me Gisa's birthday. So I don't know.
Gracias, Ale. Saludos.
Bye, everyone online. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everyone.